5:58. Let's get a check of today's top stories.
Attorney General William Barr told lawmakers on the House Judiciary Committee that he is going to skip today's hearing reviewing Special Counsel Robert Mueller's report. Barr's decision comes after the department failed to provide a full unredacted version of Mueller's Russia report on deadline.
Friends and family are remembering a North Carolina college student as a hero. Police say Riley Howell died attacking a gunman in his classroom at the University of North Carolina, Charlotte. They say his sacrifice saved lives. Howell and another student died in that shooting. 4 other students are hurt.
Officials have canceled Catholic services for a second weekend in Sri Lanka's capital after the government warned of possibly more attacks. They believe those threats are from the same ISIS-linked group that carried out the bombings on Easter Sunday. Officials warn that the suspects linked to the bombings are still roaming around.
Venezuelans heeded opposition leader Juan Guaido's call to fill the nation's streets, but security forces are showing no sign of answering his cry for a military uprising. Guaido called on Venezuelans to stay out in force and prepare for a general strike after his bold move to win military backing failed to tilt the balance of power.
Leading the way with important local coverage. You're watching WISN 12 News this morning.
Okay, this is for all you Swifties out there this morning. I love this song. Taylor Swift joined with Panic at the Disco singer Brendan Urie, who opened the Billboard Awards with Swift's new single called Me. The award show was last night. It's always so much fun because there are a ton of performances in this one, Sheldon.
There sure are, Agent. A lot of people were talking about that Taylor Swift performance online. Of course, there's always a lot to unpack from these award shows, but check out this show stealer. Fresh from the Billboard's performance, Joe Jonas tied the knot with Game of Thrones actress Sophie Turner at a Vegas chapel. And take a look at this other funny moment from the awards.
Excuse me, ma'am. We need all the seat fillers to move. I got the third best band with me right here.
Are you serious?
Yes.
This keeps happening to me. I'm a big deal, Terry. People know who I am.
All right, if you don't recognize the man in the security uniform, that's former Patriots tight end Rob Gronkowski with the Florida-Georgia line doing a little spoof and goof with Kelly Clarkson. She looks like she was a good sport. She always is. All right, it's 1 minute after 6 o'clock. Let's get a check of the weather right now. Live look outside. This looks familiar. We haven't seen the sun. This permacloud's not going anywhere, it feels like.
Sally, this is really bringing the mood down for all of
People are grumpy everywhere.
I need a tan. I need some vitamin D, the sun.
You know, and really, this will be our 4th day of clouds
But
today.
it feels like 34.
It does. It does. We did have sun on Sunday, but early today, mostly cloudy, patchy fog once again for us earlier this morning. And the sun will rise. It was up today at 5:44 a.m. We have temperatures near 40 degrees. Rain's already beginning to push in. In fact, I just had a text from Chris telling me that he's got a little bit of rain, mist, and drizzle showing up in Waukesha, where he is live this morning. Visibility lower inland, especially into Washington, parts of Waukesha and Dodge County this morning. Quarter-mile visibility being reported at Beaver Dam. So there's that rain just beginning to pull in. This low pulls through for us this morning. It will exit by mid to late afternoon. Grab the umbrella. You'll need it today, but you can start to fish around for your sunglasses. You'll need them again by tomorrow as we look at a warm-up. Sheldon, Adrian.
Those are at the bottom of the bag right now.
I was going to say, I'm happy to retrieve those. Sally, thank you. Traffic Watch 12 now. Let's get a check of the roads this morning.
And Matt, you're in studio. The chopper's not flying again with this weather.
Parked again because of the low cloud deck. If you're getting ready to head out, this literally just popped up while Sally was talking. It looks like a crash on the north side, potentially on 43. Doesn't look like it's causing any delays yet. But outside on the Department of Transportation, Traffic Watch 12 cameras, you can see how low the clouds out there out along 41. So be prepared. You might encounter a little bit of patchy fog here and there. Pavement's starting to get wet. It looks like on the south side, but on the north side still it is dry. So you're going to find mixed pavement as you make your way around. Right now, what you're not going to find is much in the way of delays. I'll keep an eye on it, and I'll get more information on this fender bender on 43 coming up in just a bit.
All right, we'll check back with you soon then. Thank you.
All right, developing this morning, this is just a disturbing story. Someone attacked a grandmother at the grocery store.
And that 7-year-old woman is badly bruised after jumping on the hood of a car to try to get her purse back from a thief. So, Eda and I talked to this family, and I know that that purse is really special to her.
It is. You know, here's what happened. The 70-year-old grandma had just finished grocery shopping at the Pick and Save on 27th Street. She was putting her bags in her car, and that's when someone drove up and stole her purse out the cart, but she did not give up without a fight. The victim's grandmother says her grandma jumped on the hood of the car while trying to get it back. The man started swerving, and that's where most of her injuries came from, and they sped off. The victim's granddaughter didn't want to show her face or for fear of retaliation, and she says her grandma is at home recovering, and all she can think about is her purse.
Why does that purse mean so much to her?
It was actually handmade by her sister that passed away last year, and they were best of friends. They were only 18 months apart, and it was a sudden death that was not expected.
So this is the best picture, hopefully we can show it to you guys, of the purse the family can find. They say that it's red and dark blue with cloth material, and they certainly want it back soon.
Yeah, definitely something really special. I know, too, that they didn't really have a good suspect description. It was vague, but a maroon car, Hyundai with Illinois plates. Eden, there is kind of one good piece of good news to all this.
Yeah, so when the grandma went to the hospital, she noticed that her wedding ring was missing, and so she was worried that she wouldn't be able to find it, but her grandson went back to the parking lot there, and he was able to find her wedding ring. So good news there that she was able to get that back.
All right, a little bit of consolation in this terrible story. Eden, thank you.
There is a car in the river in downtown Waukesha.
Definitely not something you'd expect here. New from overnight, a truck in the Fox River. This happened just before 9 last night in Waukesha.
It was all caught on that cell phone video. Hillary Mintz is live near the scene. Hillary.
Yeah, actually, guys, a lot of people saw it before and after this happened. Apparently, what we know from police is this driver was coming down Buckley right behind me here and missed the turn onto Carina here, and then right along the Riverwalk goes over the bank and into the Fox River. And that is where police say that he was luckily able to get out of his truck and swim to shore. Again, this happened around 9 p.m. and a viewer, a woman named Mary Jane Sanchez, caught the whole thing on camera, saw that truck in the water. Police say that the driver apparently missed the turn because of a medical issue, but luckily was able to get out on his own, and once to shore, he was treated for some minor injuries. But again, take a listen to Mary Jane Sanchez as she watched the dive team pull that truck out of the water.
You can actually see them pulling the vehicle out of the water. It's a little lopsided. Oh, there's stuff floating around there. And you can see the air bubbles coming out of the vehicle. So whatever is in the vehicle's now floating on top of the water.
So again, the driver apparently suffering from some sort of medical issue, lost control. We're told he has minor injuries. And as we come back out here live along the Fox River, you can see the bank here, all of the grass and mud all torn up. That is where they pulled the truck out and got it out of the water. For now, we are live along the Fox River. I'm Hillary Mintz, WISN 12 News This Morning.
This could have ended so much worse. Yeah. Hillary, thank you.
Glad the driver survived. The Milwaukee Police Department is cracking down on reckless driving.
Officers are getting help from suburban police departments, the sheriff's office, as well as the state patrol. Authorities believe that by sharing crash data, they can coordinate patrols and make a bigger impact on reckless driving.
We're getting all of the partners together, and we're kind of focusing on a single problem, and this one being that aggressive, dangerous driving that we see out there.
By combining their crash and speeding data, the departments say that they may find that they have some of the same chronic offenders, which could lead to more than just another traffic ticket.
12 News Time 6:07, and coming up, taking a dance lesson to the next level.
This is a good one. Meet the local track coach who's not only giving his team dance lessons, but an important message ahead of their prom.
Plus, a weather balloon launch for UW Milwaukee's atmospheric science program. Meteorologist Chris Swaim joined the students who explained the benefits of watching this in real time.
And coming up later this morning, measles mayhem in the Caribbean. We'll tell you where authorities quarantined a ship and who was on it.